Okay, Britt Daniel, very easy person to chat with. Okay, now, how y'all doing? You doing all right? Let's see. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Oh man, there's a lot of comments here, and I'm just zooming by all of them. Okay, you're doing good. Now I got to try to track down Patty. Let's see. I'm just going to invite her and see if I get lucky and she's on there. What time? 10, 10:25. 10:25. Oh, what
Hello.
a pro!
Really?
That was the easiest connection of this whole dramathon.
Oh, wow.
You just got on
Yeah.
like that. Wow. I'm impressed. I mean, I was already impressed with you, and now I'm
Oh,
extra impressed.
likewise. I mean, I'm not the one doing a 24-hour drumathon. Amazing.
I've been up. It's down to a little over 5 hours left.
Wow.
Yeah. How
How
are
are you
you?
doing it? Any
I don't know.
tips?
Any tips?
I'm good.
It got
Good.
easier when the sun came up. It got a little tough there in the. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel generally like a general sense of weird anxiety that's like keeping me awake.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah. I tuned into the Britt Daniel, and did you ever, okay, I'm just going to go straight to fangirl moment, but that first, I mean, all the Spoon stuff's amazing, but that first EP,
The one with the electric guitar, electric
is it?
acoustic. He played an acoustic guitar through a fuzz pedal.
Ah,
I.
it's
It was
amazing.
called
No,
Telefono.
it's the EP right before
That
Telefono.
is an
Is it?
EP, isn't it?
Is it
I
an
thought it
EP?
was.
I thought that
I
was,
don't know. That
I
was the
mean,
first one I got.
it's got the song Lost Leader on it. And
That I
those
thought that was the first one,
details.
but I'm probably
Really?
wrong. We need to get Britt back on here.
Yeah, come back and clear that up. That is the greatest record. So.
Yeah, I saw them open for Guided by Voices at Burbati's Pan in Portland,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't love Guided by Voices, but I loved Spoon.
Mm-hmm.
I
I saw them.
loved.
They played in Santa Monica at there was a place called the Actual Crocodile there, not to
Really
be
not.
mistaken with the Seattle. Yeah, it was when they first started touring. Guided by Voices. You know, there's those bands that people love and I respect, but I never got into them. I never got there.
It's like I think I like the records, but like live with all the beer drinking and the kicking and stuff, it's just it's too macho for me.
Yeah, I
And
never.
I
Oh,
don't
they're macho? I didn't know.
like maybe macho's the wrong. There's a lot of male energy.
Yeah.
And then once we
Yeah.
played at like a outdoor festival, it might have even been like Big Day Out. We played an outdoor festival and we showed up. It was Slater Kinney. We showed up and there's like three of us and like a sound person.
Hmm.
And that Robert Pollard guy was like, we couldn't find our dressing room. I think we were second to last. Sonic Youth was headlining. We were second to last.
Yeah.
And we were in this puny little dressing room. And he was like, he, yeah, we took your dressing room. And we took like some of your alcohol. Like,
Wow.
okay. You know, like that
Okay.
kind of, like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Oh,
not my thing.
thanks. No,
No, thanks.
not mine either.
No, thank you. I like your haircut, Patty.
Thank you.
It's really
Yeah,
cute.
it was too long, and then I got it cut, and now I feel
It looks
lighter.
great.
Thanks.
How are you doing? Oh, Secret of Snakes. Was that
What's up?
it? Was that the EP?
Was
Secret of
that?
Snakes?
Oh, that doesn't
Julie,
seem familiar, but it could
Julie
be.
Butterfield. Julie Butterfield,
Thank
my
you.
good friend, just chiming in.
Oh.
How,
Hmm.
how are you doing okay in LA?
Yeah, yeah. The air isn't the best, but we are hanging in there. It seems the farther east you go, we're in Eagle Rock, so kind of close. I haven't been over that way,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, a lot of friends, and that's kind of like Altadena was the community where my daughter went to preschool and beginning of elementary, so a lot of friends there, and just trying to, be of service where I can, who needs
Right.
what. Um, yeah, so yeah, it's tough, but yeah.
We're trying to bring more LA dogs that were already in the shelters up here
Mhm.
so that there's more room for the
Yeah,
dogs, the fire dogs. Yeah.
sweet.
And I mean, it's the silver lining that those dogs that were stuck in the shelters, they're like the dogs we've gotten so far are these amazing dogs.
Uh-huh.
These like they're perfect dogs.
Yeah.
And they're just stuck in the LA shelter system
Yeah.
and they might not ever get out. So it's been really cool that this like something positive has come out of something so
Hmm.
devastating. Um, so yeah, we're just trying to raise
Yeah.
money to like bring more of those dogs up here
Um,
and make room because there's still more and more need for shelter space down there.
yeah.
Like it's,
My dog, Eddie Boy, I'm looking over here. He's in his bed right now. He came from Lacey. I've gotten a lot of dogs from Lacey Street shelter. I'll bring him in so you can see him.
yeah,
Um,
I want to see him.
and yeah, he's a great dog. He's amazing. Like he's great at everything except the car. Doesn't like
Uh,
the car. Yeah.
Does he get car
And
sick?
no, he just gets
Yeah,
anxiety and,
yeah,
kind of cries a little. And, I wish, everybody says this, and I wish we could like go back in time and find out
right.
what was the trauma that, yeah.
Well, you
And
know
then
what's funny is
lately he's,
I had very anxious dog, and she was fine in the car, and then all of a sudden she wasn't.
oh,
It was like there was no event, or not
yeah,
an event that I was aware of. There was probably some event, but
yeah,
yeah, and then she didn't like the car anymore, and she was just so anxious and panting, and like she would like turbo pant right in my
yeah.
ear.
And then the drooling happens too with the anxiety. Um, but
Stressful.
yeah, but lately this is a new thing. What, when my partner Steph went out of town, he started, I don't know if that was the trigger of all of it, but I'd set my phone down like next to me on the couch and there'd be a blanket there and he would start burying my phone in the
Oh wow.
blanket. And like it was, sometimes they bury
Yeah,
phones,
yeah,
some,
right.
um, and so then he started doing it to her phone when she got home.
That's
And
crazy.
yeah, and then so I mean it's the obvious, maybe we spend too much time on our phones, or
Maybe. That's pretty
maybe it's a
elaborate.
precious thing. I better bury it. But every single time he'll bury it with his
Wow.
gets his
I've
snout
had
in
fosters
there.
that do that burying thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, they do it
very
with
prime,
their.
very primal.
I've only seen it with food. Like they'll start pushing
Right.
their food bowl, and then I'll put a blanket down so they can feel good. Putting a blanket over it.
Yeah.
Aw.
So you've had you've had a lot of experience with dogs.
Yeah.
You have a
Yes.
past of helping dogs.
Yeah. Yeah. All kinds of
Yeah.
situations. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I knew you would be a good person for the
Ah,
dramathon. Because I was
thanks.
like, Patty is an advocate for the dogs.
Ooh, I see Kim Warnick says, "Hey, ladies."
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Hi,
There's
Kim.
Kim. Kim's
Oh,
my
wow.
punk
Look at
rock
all these.
idol. Yeah.
Sometimes these comments just stop scrolling.
Eddie. I'm going to bring Eddie in
Come
for
on,
a
Eddie.
moment.
Eddie boy.
Eddie, come here. Come on. Oh, here he is. There he is.
Eddie boy.
He looks like a puppy, permanent puppy.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh my God, he's got those little dark
Yeah.
eyes.
His head's a little small for his body. But
I
yeah.
can't tell.
And
He look,
he we thought, oh, he's got to be some kind of Jack Russell, but no, we did the, of course, the DNA.
yeah. I can't tell.
And we thought,
Wait,
oh, he's got to be some kind of Jack Russell, but no.
hang on, it's glitching. You're glitchy.
Oh God.
Okay, I think wait, are you back? It's glitch. What is happening? It's like beeping. Now I can't hear you. I think it's just the internet. I have no sound. Do you want to go off and then come back on? Here, wait. I'm gonna. Okay. We lost Patty, but we're going to try to get her back. There you are.
Hi. So there it is.
There it is.
When in any technical issue, always start, just log down, shut her down, right? And
Yeah.
come back. Yeah.
Reboot. I like to call it reboot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on?
I have
Yes.
a question for you.
Okay.
And I was thinking, what is, over the years of being a musician, was there anything that anyone told you that you saw another musician do that was an amazing piece of information that changed maybe the way you play? It could be the simplest thing too.
Like just specifically the way I play.
Yeah.
Not
Or the way you feel when you play, maybe.
I mean, I think just generally seeing the more like a kind of unhinged drummers like the Mitch Mitchells and the Keith Moons.
Mm-hmm.
I think just seeing that and hearing how good that sounded in the music kind of informed my world. Like,
Yeah.
oh, because it's not, I mean, it's not encouraged to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, Sam encourages me to do that and has always encouraged me to take the more expressive route.
Yeah.
But in the drummer world, it's like, know your place, don't play a crash over the vocal, like all these things that I was like, that's BS.
Uh-huh.
I don't, for me, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So to see someone else or hear someone else doing something that I was like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah.
That's what I like. And I don't want it all to be like so nailed down. It was funny because I was part of a 3-person interview with Gina Shock, who you're probably friends with.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and she was talking about like being in the Go-Go's, how like she played her parts,
Right.
There was no like, she was like, I didn't improvise on stage. And it was with me and Stella from Warpaint. And Stella and I were like, oh, we do like a lot of improvising within the structure of the song. And she was like, oh no. She's like, I'm not doing that up there. She's like, I got it nailed down, and I'm, which I totally respect and get. And
Right.
like, those are like, those songs, they're so crafted
Uh-huh.
and like perfectly put together. But
Yeah.
that's not really my thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like Go-Go stuff, and I think the way she approaches it, and I can't speak for her, but I imagine like she's like, oh, pro, this
Yeah.
is the part, this is how it goes, and
Right.
everyone depends on how it goes. But yeah, but like, yeah, I could totally see like you kind of going off and doing, trying something new in the middle of something.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do that all the time still, and it just makes me happy to do it.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
I do it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, I mean, I'm not getting rich doing this, like I do it because I
Yeah.
want to have fun.
I know, might
and
as
I want to,
well.
I want to love it. And, I like to be in the pocket when it's called for,
Right.
but I also like to bust out.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Just want to bust out.
Yeah.
What have you been playing?
I think the last thing I did was a all drum score for
Oh, that's fun.
a documentary that Lance Dustin Lance Black is doing about gay and lesbian people that were mostly men that were part of that were part of the creation of rock and roll, like Brian Epstein, and that were closeted.
Right.
And it's an amazing story of what they had to deal with, but also how much they were a part of, crafting the look of, even the Who's manager was gay, and sort of the, how it was then and what happened. And so Lance reached out and said, would you do the score, just drums? So that was amazing, just having that sort of freedom to do stuff, but also trying to match a drum part with, like with different visuals, which was amazing. It was the greatest creative moment, like lately.
That's
Today.
amazing.
Yeah, it was super cool.
What was that? There was that Birdman movie
Yes,
where they used all.
Birdman. That was the
And
other.
I love that
Yeah,
score. It's
super
so
cool.
good.
Yeah.
That guy, some drummers, when I listen to him, I'm like, oh, it's like,
Yeah.
I'll never get there. I don't have enough
Uh-huh.
years in my life to get
Right.
there, but it's so deep. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh, Donna,
documentary.
pardon?
Is
I
it a
just saw
documentary?
it's a documentary, and I just saw Donna Dresch is in the
Yeah.
chat.
Donna's
And
been on.
um, I I went to see the Dinosaur Junior documentary a couple,
Uh-huh.
like not this last summer, the summer before, and Jay was doing a little Q&A, and afterwards I said, hey, what was it, Donna in Donna was in Dinosaur? And he was like, yeah, I remember. And I said, well, it would have been so cool if she would have been in the band, right? And then Chloe Sevigny turns around and goes, yeah, yes, and agrees. And he was like, yeah, well, she had stuff to do. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah. And then later on, we're on the beach, right? We're in Provincetown. We're on the beach in Provincetown. This is crazy. And we're walking, we're sitting down, and then, here's Jay, and then Chloe comes up and she sits down with her family, and we're talking, about music, and she says one of her favorite bands is Unwound, and one of her favorite drummers is Sarah Lund. And I'm like,
Well,
okay,
I used to see her at Unwound shows.
There it is, of course.
I saw
I
her
was blown away.
in Olympia at an Unwound show. I think, okay, if my memory serves me, I think she might have dated Justin a little bit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Amazing.
you can't think of a more out of person place than in Olympia than her. She was so like chic,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Olympia's so not chic.
Uh-huh.
It's anti chic.
Yeah.
There's nothing
But that's cool.
chic there.
No.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
Yeah.
That's great. She said that.
Yeah, I like that
I talked
too.
to Sarah on here last night.
Yeah. But did she do a virtual like
Yes.
jam?
No, she's in Tacoma, and she's like kind of dealing with some health stuff. So she was like, I had to prod her a little bit just to talk. But it was like we talked for like an hour. It was great.
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
she's such an old friend. But that's so
Yeah.
funny. Chloe, how do you say her last name?
Sevigny,
Sevigny.
Yeah.
She's repping. She's repping
Uh-huh.
for the ladies. Nice.
100%.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I love that you guys ganged up on Jay.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We totally ganged
You're
up.
like, where's Donna?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, like wouldn't that have been like at the end of this documentary about the beginning and the trajectory of Dinosaur Jr., which,
Uh-huh.
and like what a amazing part of the story and twist if Donna was in it. And he said that she did a tour with them in Australia, and I
Okay.
didn't know about that, but yeah.
Very cool.
But then maybe later, maybe not Team Dresch wouldn't exist
That's
if she would
true.
have stayed with. Yeah.
That's true. The world needs the Team Dresch.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
We had Kaya and Jody in here playing last night.
Cool.
It was great. We did what do we do? We did that song Disease, and then we did
Oh,
Mandinka.
oh, yes. Nice.
Hey, Sarah. I see Sarah on here. Donna's wife, Sarah.
Oh,
Do you know Sarah? Sarah
I
Bibb.
strangely enough, I'm going to go down an interesting road. There's a there's um a my daughter's best friend's dad. There, okay,
Okay.
is a friend of Donna's wife.
Okay. There you go.
I forget his
What?
name. They know
That's
each
like
other.
three. That's 3 degrees. That's not even seven
There you go.
degrees.
Right, right. There you go.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks so much for doing this, Patty.
Yeah. This is fun and what a cool idea.
Yeah, we're raising money for the dogs.
Nice.
We're trying to get
Nice.
them out. We're trying to get them out of the shelters. Get them up here.
Somebody's
Oh,
growling because guess what? The mail just
oh,
arrived. That's
oh,
his job.
my dog hates the
The
mail.
mailman or mail
Hates the
person.
mailman. I know this guy that I've known for many years, like kind of through music. He used to come out to the shows, and then he's a mailman in my neighborhood. And I saw him the other night, and he was like, "Oh, I finally get to say hi because I can never say hi to you because you're walking your dog." And my dog goes ballistic. He's just like, "Get away from
Yeah.
us!"
Don't
Why?
touch anything here.
Why?
Don't touch our
I
mailbox.
mean, even out when we're walking, it's just like doesn't
Knows.
even have to be. Doesn't have to be. He sees that uniform and he's just like, not
Who
in
was
my
it?
hood.
Maybe Molly Shyatt. You know Molly Shyatt.
Yeah.
Her dog knew which vehicle was the mailman.
I
And
think
it was,
Dizzy knows too.
yeah.
Are you talking about Maddie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maddie. Yeah, Maddie knew.
I
Cool.
haven't seen Molly in a long time.
Yeah. She's kind of between here and Maine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh yeah. She posts some pictures of that sometimes. It looks
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, someone just wrote the 90s would have been so boring without you both.
Thanks.
We're spicing up the 90s. We spiced them up,
Yeah, we
Patty.
did. Yes, we did.
All right. Well, Dizzy hates authority. Well, he just hates the mailman.
Yeah.
Well, I always say I want to
Yeah,
see you
I
in
want to see you
person
too.
because that would
Yeah.
be really, really, really
Yeah.
fun. And
Here or there.
yeah,
Either
here or
way.
there. Keep
Okay.
in touch.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Thank
Bye.
you. Okay, bye. Bye, Eddie boy. Eddie boy. So cute. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's time for a break. It's time for a break. Okay, let's see. Is everybody having fun? Hey, thanks, Donna. There was some good stuff in there about you. That was really cool. You got repped. You got repped hard. That's what we like. Okay, I'm gonna go off. I'll be back. What's coming up? We're at. Oh my God, we're down. I don't even know what day it is. What's happening? Where am I? Who are you people? What am I sitting behind? What are these things? What's happening? Help me! Somebody help me!
Dogs coming at 11?
Some dogs are coming at 11. We're just gonna do some stuff. You've got Gretchen Graham at 1. Oh, Gretchen! I got Gretchen at 1, and I have Chris Wilson. Gretchen is from the band Chastity Belt, who I really love, and Chris Wilson is just a legend and a great person. So then, between now and then, it's kind of free form. So it's gonna be loose. We're gonna get loose in here.